your animations, which we actually just had an interview with Banner Saga 3.
Oh, yeah.
And the Banner Saga guys do the same thing now.
Yeah.
Like, they film stuff in their backyard and send it off to a company to rotoscope.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like, I freelance visual effects, and I know rotoscoping, and I do it sometimes, and I hate it. So I can't even imagine the amount of work you guys had to go through in the 90s.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
we don't have the same tools.
I remember because we set up a treadmill in a garage, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we taped the grid behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then we tried to get as far away with the camera as possible so it was telephoto. And then I would get on the treadmill and walk like Abe.
So you're Abe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they would rotoscope it. And I was like, if that video footage ever gets out, you're dead.
Well, which is actually funny because going back to the Banner Saga guys, I actually asked them if they had uploaded it to YouTube, their test footage like that, and they said they had.
Yeah, they put it on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fans
I
might
never
like it.
wanted
Fans
that
might
out
like
to.
that.
Yeah, we look like such a goofball.
Yeah.
Is that you know someone's going to do something with it. It's going to be really embarrassing.
Did you keep that same kind of method in working with on Abe in the newer games? Like, you just released
Well,
new in
no,
Tasty last year?
because really what happened was the tools expanded quite a bit.
Yeah.
IK was still very primitive then in '94. We were using Alias software, which has since become Maya, merged with Wavefront, different things. So what happened was the tool sets evolving, and animators having more and more well-trained animators, and having the internet and YouTube, you could kind of look at what you wanted. You could look at gameplay of Abe and you could see what the old motions were like. I mean, we had all the databases and it wasn't quite fully compatible animation, but you could see, the animation. I couldn't take animation that was done in Alias and then drop it into the new characters built for Maya. But the animators were better and they got it. You understood the cycles already. You also you have dynamic animation. So you might make a walk cycle in 24 frames, but you might choose to just play it back slow sometimes or faster at other times. So it has way more flexibilities than you had when we were doing sprites.
Right.
And say a walk cycle is 17 frames. Oh, it's 18 frames. Shit, we got to dump them all out again. And because it's only going to be 18 frames forever. It's not dynamic. But bringing that back, so in the New and Tasty, by that time, I think the tools had improved enough, and we weren't doing new characters, right? So the basic behavior of the old characters was there for the team to see, and they just went about animating. Okay. But if we were doing new characters that had a new personality, we'd probably just shoot some video and make sure no one ever posted it to YouTube.
People do that kind of stuff now.
Well, what I used to do too is
that's part of the publicity. People get a kick out of it.
I used to, and I get that. It's probably smart. I would never be an actor because I don't really like being in front of the camera. But what I would also do is I would also say no. You got a raptor, right? So say we're talking about a raptor. I'd say no. It needs to. We would just film my hand. I'd say it needs to walk up like this.
Okay.
And I would just film that, and the guys would be like, "Oh, there's the timing."
Right.
So then they're just animating the character and the IK to that timing, and it's like, okay, we're close. We're close. And I'd be like, because I could describe, no, he's going to do this, he's going to do that, he's going to do this, and they're like, could you just give me the timing page?
Right.
And I go, no. He goes,
okay.
And then they're like, oh,
right,
there's the
have
timing.
it right there.
They can bring that in. Just look at the hand,
Right.
And get enough of a sense of energy, because that's what a lot of animation is about, right? Intent and energy. Do I feel like that thing is intending what it's doing,
right.
or I do feel like an animator made it happen?
Right.
Do I feel like that thing drove itself, or do I feel like it's just someone else's piece of art that they constructed and it's not so convincing?
Right.
I was always like, I want it to feel like it came from itself. It's a living art, or a living form.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Absolutely.
That's really